Hello, lovelies. It's G here from Golden Thread Tarot, and I'm here to bring you another channeled message. I hope that you are feeling blessed and full of abundance as always. I don't know why I had such a heavy sigh right there. I am kind of tired, so I just think I am kind of tired from work. I'm worn out. Like today was crazy at work, but it's interesting. It's interesting energy. Um, I have here the Witch's Wisdom, and I have the Murder of Crows Tarot. Okay, and I got guided to do a red moon. I almost said blood moon. So there is something going on here. What's going on? What do you want to talk about, Spirit? I definitely feel like your ancestors are heavy in here because as I was saying my prayers, which you guys I do. I really don't talk about it a lot, but I say my prayers before, like I say prayers before every single reading that I do. I just don't film it because I don't feel called to because my spirit guides have advised me not to. You know, my prayers are my personal business. But okay. If you want to talk about it, Spirit, we can talk about it. Somebody's been in your business. Somebody has been in your business, but you invited this person into your business in some type of way. Either spiritually or ancestrally, or you might have, this could be a person that you shared a lot of your private business with. I feel like you're learning a lot of lessons because I saw the World card and I saw what else? The Six of Swords. I saw the World card, the Six of Swords, and I was like, okay, so you're closing out cycles based on going through a little bit of hard times here with the Nine of Pentacles, but you're learning how to get victory and let go of things with that Four of Pentacles in reverse, things that have been really clinging on to you. Yeah, and choosing your security. But there is some kind of energy here of you inviting someone into a sacred space for you or inviting someone in. For some of you, this is about somebody knowing where you live, maybe. You know, you guys got to be careful of who you invite into your home, who you live with, who you stay with. You don't know what's attached to them, you know? That's kind of the vibe that it's giving me here. Candle magic. So if some of you have been burning ancestor money, or if you have been lighting candles in honor of your ancestors or of deities or energies that you might be working with, you know, because this candle energy has completely different energy. It has a lot lighter energy. It's giving me a big energy of protection, especially if you've been burning like gray candles to neutralize any energy that's been coming towards you. If you've been burning like black candles for protection. And when I look, yeah, and then the death card is right here. And then when I looked up and I said that, there was a firefly outside and it lit up. So I don't know if a firefly is, but yeah. So this is kind of like those kind of sparkles in the background, kind of almost look like fireflies outside this house. Fireflies are significant for somebody, or there's some kind of significance there for fireflies. I'm really feeling that really strongly. And I'm also being drawn right here to this cat sitting here. So it's giving me that guardian vibe. So it's giving me a vibe here that someone with this marriage, because that's what was giving me this, and in the spirit invitation energy here. It's giving me an energy here that, and I'm not trying to freak anybody out or anything like that, because like I said, your spirit guides wanted to point out that you had security and magic, you know, working here with you. But it's really giving me this energy of somebody here is trying to spy on you. This person could be trying to spy on you through deviation of some type, through some kind of like crystal work. But exactly, thank you, Spirit. But you're protected, protection, magic circle protection. Spirit wants to 100%. That's because I felt that. I felt that Spirit really, yeah, I'm going to pull that. I'm going to put that here. You definitely do have magical protection. So it's giving me this energy of that, like, somebody could be trying, like, an energy could be trying to cross your boundaries or, like, find a way in. That's, yeah, trying to find, or this could even just be something that was happening in the past. Herbal kitchen. Somebody's stirring the pot, mixing up stuff, keeping your name on their lips and shit, talking about you. Because I hear kind of what sounds like whispers, like people like whispering. What did I just say? Cauldron. Look at that. Stirred up the fucking pot. And I was getting somebody here could be using like mirror smoke or water scrying here to try to spy on you. To get information about you, spirit said they want, and your spirit guides are like, the fuck? And they're like, hey, somebody's got some ancestors that are like, hey, yo, like, this weirdo is trying to look at you, like, the fuck? Like, this weirdo is trying to invade your energy. Yeah, because I'm being really drawn to. I've never even noticed that this is here before. You see this face that's here? It's on the outside of the cauldron. And it's giving me this energy of this person is like trying to spin. It could be because look, again, there's that face in the shadows. This person could be trying to use like, I don't know, like monitor spirits or something like that. Or they could just be trying to, they're just trying to look. They're trying to peek because I'm being so drawn into looking into the windows of this house, right? I don't think this is actually like in real world, like physically happening. They're also showing me this containment energy here, and they're showing me kind of like if you used to do things like do like smoke cleanses or like boil herbs and things like that to like clear out the energy of your house. Your spirit guides are inviting you to do that again. To like open up the windows of your house, sage, smoke cleanse, burn some Palo Santo, do like a herbal cleanse out of the space in your house. You're being called to do that as well. Mm. Okay, somebody here is being really called to use basil. Imagination, air, yeah. It's giving me more of this like on the wind energy. This person is trying to shift the powers that be or shift the direction, shift your direction, like influence you from afar. Something like that. Look, but guardian, again, I said that guardian, that cat was calling out to me, right? But again, you are being protected. Like your spirit guys just want you to know that we're protecting you. Winter. Somebody here could have the name Winter, could have a screen name that mentions the word winter. Somebody here could, I'm hearing January, like somebody could have the name January or January. Pleasant Grove. Give me your name, bitch. January Pleasant Grove. There's something along that I heard. Oh, that person doesn't want me to know that. They really don't. Again, ancestors, like I said, your ancestors are just telling you, like, again, your ancestors are like, we remember, you know, they're acknowledging that if you're you're asking for protection, you're praying for archangels, for certain spirit guides, for ancestors to protect you, to watch over you, to watch over your home, to guard you, to guide you. Yeah, pinnacle. Protection. In this respect, they're also saying we respect you. Like I said earlier, I said if you were burning ancestor money, if you were praying, if you were giving offerings to your ancestors, things like that, they are honoring you by protecting you and protecting your space. For some of you, you might specifically want to give ancestor offerings to protect like a career or a path. Because I think your ancestors are like, we're protecting your house, you're protecting your space, we're protecting your energy. Hey, again, remember I just said that cat, and then my cat's over there hissing and trying to fight somebody. rebirth. You're experiencing some type of rebirth right now, and your ancestors are pushing you forward, giving you a boost, giving you a oomph. Yeah, high priest, high priestess. Responsibility. Yeah. Look, they're trying to help you to ground some prosperity here for you. So your spirit guides are saying, if you're telling yourself, I'm not, I'm not prospering because somebody's doing black magic against me, or somebody's doing this, or somebody's doing that, or something is holding me back. Spirit is saying that like they're not trying, excuse me, they're not trying to invalidate your feelings or anything like that, but they're saying like, we're protecting you. We're standing beside you. We're guiding you, right? For some of you, I'm hearing that they're masking you in some type of way, like it's like a shield of protection. Autumn. Again, I do think that this autumn, this fall, is going to be extremely important for you. I think things are falling away. And I just heard that corn song, that falling away from me. Beating me down, beating me down, down into the ground. Yeah. Feeling so sound, beating me down, down. Yeah. So if you've been feeling like beat down, if you've been feeling like like an anchor or like a weight or like something has been tied to you that has been slowing you down or draining your energy or something like that. There's an energy here that's like, because I just heard something say, look at me. So there is an energy here that just like wants to be acknowledged. It's like they can't fathom being ignored, or they can't fathom being out, you being out of their reach or something like that. Somebody or something here is having like a bad ego trip. Yeah. Remember what I said, clearance. It's clearing the shit out. If you're being really guided also too to do like a fall, like sprucing up, cleaning, like I said, opening up, when I don't know how the weather is where you are. The heat hasn't broken here where I am yet, but opening up those windows, opening up, getting that fresh air, energy exchange, clearing that out. When it happens within the next few months, that's going to be really, it's going to be really important to you. So do it. It's just going to help you feel better. Just that energy exchange. And I really feel like too, like the changing in seasons here is going to have like a really significant effect on your overall energy. What is this air energy here, Spirit? What do you want to talk about here with this air energy? That's the judgment in reverse. No, I'm not holding it upside down. Yeah, I'm hearing again, it's falling away from me. It's falling away from me. Yeah. So there's this energy here. I was getting this energy of you being like misjudged or like counted out, counted down. Ace of Wands. Somebody doubted your abilities or your passion or your drive to do something. Hermit, to go inside and to find, look at the Hermit here, right? Here is the staff with the hand on it with the crow. And then look, there's the person that's holding the staff with the crow. They doubted your ability Or maybe they thought you were alone. They thought you were like a victim, or they thought you couldn't do it. They just counted you out. They counted you down. They just were just like, you can never. You could never. Yeah. I literally see somebody here being like, this person is so dramatic. It's like, it's almost like Disney villain, like theatrical. Like how they're showing me this person. They're just like, me? You could never. What? Me? You could never. Sorry about that. Yeah, they're just like, me? You could never. Huh. But bitch, you did. Or my guy, you did. Ace of Cups, Five of Cups in reverse, Nine of Wands, and Six of Wands. Like I said, you were given a brand new beginning, and okay. So I'm getting that somebody offered you like a toxic cup here, and they thought that you would be. They thought, you see how this person is kind of like, they look like they're drunk on that cup, whatever they got out of that cup, right? But it's, you rose above that. Then this person or this energy, whatever it was, it turned around and fought you, attacked you. But yet, six of wands, victory. You still, and they're like, how could you? I could never. They could never. How did you not do this? How did you not go down this path? How did you not take the toxic temptation? Oh, look at that. It's the Lovers and the Two of Cups. Somebody here is like, how could you not choose me? How could you not go down this path? Like I told you, somebody's ego. Yeah, justice. Because it wasn't your destiny to do that. Death card and the World card. It was your destiny to choose another path. Death. With the World still in the back. Can't show this. Too graphic. Whatever. That's their issue. That's their problem. Somebody's mad they're not in your circle of protection. Like at some point you might have been protecting this person in some type of way. You being involved with them, you being beside them, you being in a partnership with them, you choosing them, you being friends with them. This person very much so came into your life, very much so realized that you being in their life made their life better. And then they thought that you just stay around regardless of how they treated you or something. That part's a little hazy. I don't know what the hell they thought. But and why they thought that way. They might not even know why they thought that way. But they 100% thought, I got you hook, line, and sinker. I got you wrapped around my little finger. You'll do anything. You'll do anything I tell you to. Lies. That was their ego telling them that. Lies. Mm-hmm. Three of Wands. Yeah, you put distance between yourself and this person. And they're like, or this energy. It doesn't have to be a person. It could even be something like a habit, like an addiction or a habit or something like that. A thought process. It could even be an old version of you that had addictions, that had darkness, you know, attached to it in some type of way. The Hermit. But you struck out. You went on your own. Like I said earlier, look at who it is. It's the freaking Emperor in reverse. At a distance. This is somebody deep in their shadow masculine energy. 5 of Wands. This person feels stuck in chaos and conflict. And I think you recognize that. I think you came in and then you recognize the conflict here. Yeah, look, the heartbreak. You recognize the heartbreak here. You recognize the chaos here, and you said, I've caged my chaos. You know, I've tempered it. I'm trying very hard to rise above it. Don't pull out the old me, because I'm not going there, right? Whatever that is for you, right? Temptations, addictions, whatever it is. Don't try to pull out the old me, world card, because I've left that behind me. I really feel like it's this person. This person doesn't want to acknowledge the chaos that they bring to situations. You leaving just triggered an abandonment wound deep inside this person. You know, 7 of Swords, they don't want to acknowledge the darkness or the chaos or the confusion or any of that they brought to your life. It was, you should just deal with my chaos. You should deal with being okay with that. And it's not necessarily because they even acknowledged the blessing that you were. They even acknowledged how your energy could have influenced them in the better. Keeping you was simply about stroking their ego. It was simply about, if I keep you around, I don't feel hurt. I don't feel rejected. I don't feel, oh, here's another person that I'm not good enough for. I wasn't good enough for my dad. I wasn't good enough for my exes. I wasn't good enough for my friends. And here I am. I wasn't good enough for any of my other significant others. And now, or whoever this person was to you, right? And now here's another person abandoning me. You're the issue. You're the problem. I don't want to acknowledge my own chaos, my own confusion, my own conflict. The Moon. It's actually, this person's ego hides it. Like they acknowledge it, but how deep it goes, they don't want to admit that their chaos, their conflict, it hurts other people. You know, that would be way too painful to have to admit my BS, my lies, my cheating, my whatever, my behavior, whatever it is. It pushes people away. And see, you don't want to stay in this chaos and conflict. You want to go inside. You're willing to deep dive, to go inside, to face your shadow, and to come out stronger on the other side. Something this person is not willing to do. That's why you and this person just simply do not align. And it's not necessarily that you're better than this person or whatever it is, you know. It's just that you're willing to do what this person won't. But again, their ego steps in and says, no, that person's not better than you. They're not doing better than you. They're not this. Oh, tear them down. They're just as crazy. They're just as this. This person might even seek to bring chaos into other people's lives so they don't feel so bad about the constant chaos that their life is in. Whether they do that consciously or subconsciously. And I think it is in the sense that this person is like, you know, this is that friend that always has drama. And they think it's completely reasonable for them to call you all the time and to complain about it all the time and get advice from you all the time. Never take that advice, never get their life better. And they think that you should drop everything that you're dealing with to come help them deal with their chaos, because that's what a good friend should do, or that's what a good partner or a good child or a good parent should do. I'm just going to create all this chaos in my life and then constantly bring you into it. And if you really were a good friend, a good partner, a good person, you would come into the chaos with me. Not realizing that it's like, no, if you were a good partner, a good friend, a good this, you would rise yourself out of the chaos and come into the calm with me, not the other way around, you know? But this person doesn't self-reflect enough to see that, to acknowledge that, to say, no, no, I'm the one. It's not normal. It's this person has normalized being in chaos and confusion. And they want to project that onto other people. Like, you know, oh, you think you're so good because you're not dealing with drama. Oh, you're so good because you choose not to be in toxic relationships. Or you're so good because you face your addictions, and I'm still, oh, I'm just a poor, pitiful person that's still always in the gutter. Yeah, I get it. That kind of energy. And again, like I said, like I'm not trying to make fun of this person. I just, like, when I do this, I don't, with energy like this, I don't allow this energy to embody inside of me or anything like that, because I don't got time for that shit. But it's enough. Like, I get, like, when I make those faces, it's because I literally see that person making that face. It's not because I'm making fun of them. Well, that's the energy. Even if they don't make that face, that's the energy, like energetically, what they're doing on the inside. If you could see, if this person had a little monitor that was connected to their brain, like, that's the faces they would be making. That's what they would be saying. That's what their actions say. Hangman. This person is in Hangman. And they don't even see it. They're constantly being put in this, they view it as chaos. And their spirit guides are saying, how many tower moments, how many crazy stuff, how many times do you have to scrape and hit the bottom before you're like, yo, I need to change. I need to get it together. Bottom has a basement, and in that basement has a basement, and in that basement has a basement, and in that basement has a basement. How far down do you have to go? This person numbs themselves, and they numb themselves layer after layer after layer after layer after layer, just running away and numbing. Okay, so what does this have to do with collective? They want you to know that you're protected from this person. Yeah. They want you to know that you made the right decision. 10 of Wands in reverse to, you know, and for some of you, this was really hard because, like I said, this was a person that you really loved, that you really cared for. This was a friend. This was a family member. You know, like I said, a parent, a child, a cousin, you know, a lover, a spouse, a best friend, somebody that you really deeply cared for, and you had to cut ties with this person, and you have guilt inside of you where you feel like, I really feel like you feel like this soulmate connection with this person. I'm not doubting that there's not one there, but just because somebody is a soulmate doesn't mean that they're healthy for you. Just because somebody is your soulmate doesn't mean that they're not a toxic karmic or a karmic soulmate. Karmics don't have to be like toxic or negative, but you can very much so have a soul connection to this person. You might also have anxious attachment styles or some kind of toxic attachment style to this person, some kind of unhealthy codependent relationship with this person. Yeah, I'm given this whole, like, this person is constantly the victim and you're constantly super save-a-ho, right? You're constantly, I got to go in and rescue this person. And it could be your relationship dynamic. It could just be the person that you are. You might be that person that has that very nurturing, like, I want to pull you out, you know, but Spirit is saying, like, other people's traumas, other people's karma, other people's struggles don't always have to involve you. And that this is a level of boundaries that you are having to learn. Like, I cannot put myself out, put my family out, risk so much all the time for this person, because it's one thing to do it, to have somebody be out, you know, to be down and out, like, oh my God, like, this craziness happened. I lost my job. I need your help. You know, oh, I had a death in the family or something happened. I need your help. You know, I did this, and or I got, my bank account got hacked and I need a place, or oh my gosh, this happened, I need a place to stay. It's one thing for a person to be going through a tower moment in their life and to get back on their feet and to get back out there and do better and then say, oh my God, thank you so much for being a kind, supportive person. But it's a complete another thing if this person is constantly just down and down and down and down and down and down, and they're not doing anything to correct that. They're doing whatever they can just to barely scrape by, and then they continuously make choices that put themselves right back in the scenario, and then they sit there expecting you to come and save them. That's not love that you're showing this person. It's not healthy love. And that I feel like a lot of you that resonate with this have found this out. And you're like, again, how many times can the world card show itself, right? You're like, I have got to get out of the cycle with this person. I can't. Look at this, 8 of Swords in reverse. I can't. Look how that person's all tied and bound up. I can't do this with you. This is this. You need to really go get help. This is this. I'm so sorry, but my couch is not open to you. I'm so sorry, but I'm not sacrificing myself, my livelihood, my family, my career, my this, whatever it is. Because this person will do nothing but constantly ask you to sacrifice. And they will throw that sacrifice right in your face by just turning around and treating you like your sacrifice meant nothing. They see you as this bottomless pit of empathy to just pour into their cup all the time. That's why they've always got this cup out to you. Like, hey, pour into my cup. Pour into my cup. It's empty again. Gup, 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 gup. Hey, pour into my cup. It's empty again. Gup, 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 gup. Hey, pour into my cup. It's empty again. Gup, 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 gup. Hey, like my pitcher is getting really tired. It's getting really empty. Oh, okay. Well, here, half of what you got. Gup, gup, gup. Can you give me all of what you got? Gup, gup, gup. You'll get more. You'll do more. You'll be fine. And all they do is offer an empty cup to you over and over and over again. The devil. Come on now. The devil and the 5 of Swords. Come on now. This person is your enemy, and you don't even see it that way. They're the enemy of your progress. Yeah, this is gonna be somebody like really close, like friend, family, somebody that's really taking advantage of your generosity. And for a lot of you, I feel like that's what this shift in the wind is you either seeing this person for who they are, or you realizing, damn, I really misjudged this person. I can't open myself up. I can't open my home to this person. They're bringing in fights and chaos and confusion into my house. For some of you, they're bringing in infighting, and every single time this person comes around, you and your spouse starts fighting, your kids start fighting, chaos starts happening, and you're like, what the heck is happening? And then this person brings a bunch of chaos and confusion and fighting and all this stuff, and then this person goes, oh, it's too tense here, I really got to go. And you're like, you got to go, you got to get out. Then this person leaves, their energy leaves. It takes a little bit of time, but when things start getting back on track, when things start getting back normal in your life, when you start getting, you and your family, or you start getting back on your feet and you start getting more money, or you start having that savings, in pops this person again. Oh man, I just really need a place to stay. Oh man, I just really need $100. Oh man, I just really got to get on my feet. Oh man, I just really need you to put all your stuff to the side. Like, I know that you really need to go home and you need to take care of your family, but I'm having this like emotional crisis and I need you to show up right now. I know that you got to get up and you got to work early in the morning, but I need you to stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning listening to me complain about me and my husband. That kind of vibe. Or it's like, or I gotta talk about this issue that I just refuse. I refuse to fix. But why would they? Because it is the perfect excuse for them to always need you. It's their perfect excuse to always be the victim. It's their perfect excuse to never have to take accountability and take responsibility. Oh, it's not my fault, it's this person. Oh, it's not my fault, it's my addictions. Oh, it's not my fault, it's this. It's not my fault, it's my job. It's not my fault, it's this guy. And then 2 weeks later, it's this guy. And then 3 months later, it's this guy. And then 4 months later, it's this guy. It's just not my fault. All these guys are just so abusive to me. It's like, at some point, and at some point, you have to say, you're choosing this. I don't have to choose this life with you. And I don't. I don't choose to stay stuck in this cycle with you. If you want to destroy your life, if you want to stay stuck in this cycle, it's your business. I love you, but I can love you while you're over there. I've had a reading like this before where I've talked about this. And it still seems like whoever you are out there, you're still struggling to let go of this person, or you're still struggling. At this point, it feels more along the lines of you're struggling to let go of the guilt of letting go of this person. Look, what did I just say? Cycles over and over and over and over again with this person. The same old ish over and over, lifetime after lifetime, or, month after month, year after year, the same old ish. This person is still struggling. There's still this, there's still that. You might have people in your life that are like, how long are you going to take? And it's like, well, they're my little brother, or they're my cousin, or they're my ex. They have my kid. I feel responsible. How long are you going to let this person's poor personal choices like degrade your life? I'm not sure if that's the right word, but that's the word I heard. Clearance. You need to set clear intentions here. What do you want your life to be? Like I said, this person, this place, this energy energy that is within you of going back and back and back to this person, to this, whatever this is, right? You're fully participating in this cycle as well. Not putting your foot down, not putting your boundaries down, not saying enough is enough, right? Take accountability in the fact that you're going round and round and round in the cycles with this person. And maybe you did, like I said, a lot of this feels like you've finally done that, but you are again, I said that, right? This person is giving me an energy of this person like spying on you. Or if you're here watching tarot reading, if you're here still pulling this person's energy in tarot, Spirit saying stop. Don't watch another tarot reading with the intention to know what this person's doing, or where they're going, or why they're feeling, or what they're going to do. Stop it. Feminine energy. Stability. There's that Ace of Wands again. What is this? Can you clarify this, feminine spirit? This lady got this card. Can you clarify this, please? Five of Swords. For some of you, this could be a feminine energy. This could be a person that's hearing attached. They're so attached to your energy. Four of Pentacles in reverse. But I feel like you're letting go of this. Your relationship with this person is mirroring some kind of feminine wound that you have inside of yourself. Regardless of how you identify, so this relationship that you have with this person is representing some kind of wound that you have towards feminine energy, whether that be your own feminine energy, other people's feminine energy, you know, feminine energy, and just in general, just the representation of what feminine energy should be. You know, it's like a reverse, right? Because feminine energy, you know, is about, yeah, it's just like the shadow version of feminine energy where it's like receiving, and it's like this person is just like a black hole, just constantly being like, give, 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 because they don't have that own energy within them to replenish, to fill up their own cup, to have those waters flowing inside of them, right? To pause and to receive for themselves. So this person is rejecting their own feminine energy, so they're expecting everybody else to, you know, but it's not in the sense of I sit here and I attract. It's I demand. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. You owe this to me. I am owed this. And it's like a shadow version of this feminine energy here. And this cycle with this person will be broken when you heal this inner rejection of this feminine energy. You know, whether or not you feel unprotected by society, if you feel isolated, if you feel alone, if you feel rejected, if you feel like I can't be soft and I can't be feminine and I can't rely on the masculine energy of the universe to protect me and to guide me. I reject my inner guidance. I reject, you know, I have trust issues around my own inner guidance, around my own feminine energy, around my intuition. Queen of Pentacles. And you have such robust, healthy feminine energy within you that's just waiting for you to acknowledge it, waiting for you to allow it to grow. This might even come off within this person, or this, it might also come off as like being codependent and overly reliant materially on other people. Again, right? My hand is out all the time. I need a shoulder to cry on all the time because I can't self-soothe. I need a man or a partner to pay my way all the time because I can't provide for myself. And I'm not saying this is you. I'm just saying that this is what this energy represents. It might be an over focus on materialism, you know, in a very negative way. Yeah, I'm hearing greed. It could be like a greed energy. Not only with just money or abundance, but just giving. Yeah, and there's this like demanding energy to the giving. Like you have to. You have to. Not, I'm open and I'm willing and I'm creating a safe space for you to feel free to give to me. Right? But it's, I demand it. King of Swords. Yeah, there's a coldness to this energy. That it's lacking this natural feminine kind of nurturing kind of energy. Hmm. Yeah. So what I would suggest for you is, instead of focusing on this person's energy, right? Focus on your own internal energy. Heal this energy, this wound here, with your own internal feminine energy, and your cycle with this person will be over. So if you have unresolved anger towards this person, if you have unresolved resentment, if you have, you know, it's like, if you're asking like, why can't I get over it? Why can't I let this person go? Why can't I let them stand on their own? Why can't I let them do this? Again, and it could also come off, I feel like this person, and you both have wounds in your feminine, like your feminine energy. And in this person's case, it is a, I demand, you give, materialism, give to me, greed, I need, I cannot replenish myself. And for you, it is an over giving, right? I overly nurture, I overly give, I give too many chances, right? Because that's a wounding, because your feminine energy should, I don't want to say demand, but it should be like an equal give and take. Like I give, you give, I receive, you receive, right? There's enough to go around. And so I think in a way, you and this person, which is why you're soulmates to each other, mirror this wounding in each other, right? So if you feel drawn again to letting this person in, to reaching out to them, to always still not being able to let it go, that's why. Because the lesson has not been learned yet. Not quite yet. Spirit saying they're not saying that you're not working on it or that you're not trying to. Come on now. The lovers. You and this person are definitely our soulmates, but you are definitely being brought chariot into each other's lives to highlight this energy, to highlight this wound, like I said, Three of Swords in each other. King, Queen of Pentacles. I feel like both of you have wounding. You have wounding around your feminine energy, specifically your feminine energy that lies in your root chakra, around your stability, around your pinnacle energy. Feeling lost and feeling unstable and feeling like you can't get ground. Always feeling this chaotic energy here. But again, I do think that you are working on detaching from this. And I don't know how much this person is, but that's not your business. What your business is healing yourself, right? And then you will break out of this energy here. So this person's higher self is reaching out and giving you a message right now. And they're saying, my sister in blood, I am reaching out to you here to promote an understanding of where we are and to not plead to you. That's not the word they want to use. They're like, I'm offering you a sense here of release. So you might have prayed to this person. You might have prayed to spirit to help you heal this person, or to help you release this person, or to help you let go of this issue between you and this person, to help you move on past this cycle. And this person's higher self spirit is coming forward to say, there is a karmic debt here, that this person is coming into your life, that you are coming into this person's life to help them heal this wound. They are coming into your life to help you heal this wound. You might do it together, you might do it apart, whatever it is, to accept this person's role in your life. Because there is this energy here of feeling like, why couldn't I just have a good relationship with this person? Why couldn't it just be healthy? Why can't we just be friends? Why couldn't we just have a normal relationship, mother, daughter, sister, brother, sister, whatever the situation? It's like, why does it have to be this way between me and this person? This person hurts me. Why do they do that? This person's higher self is giving you this kind of like, again, they're using the word plead, but they're like, that's not the word they want to use. And it's like, I am asking you, to find some peace and find some acceptance in the fact that this is the way things were always supposed to be. This is the way things were always supposed to go between the two of you. That things were always, that you and this person were always supposed to part ways, or you and this person were always supposed to walk a path together for a certain amount of time, and then it would come to a choice for both of you. And that for many of you, that choice, regardless, was going to lead to your inevitable separation, because you and this person have different paths to walk in this life. And that, you know, this person's higher self wants to say it's nothing personal. I love you. I love you so deeply. I care about you so deeply. That's why we chose to come here and come into each other's lives and be and reincarnate into this cycle with each other, to really help, because we knew we would need each other. We knew that we knew that it would be hard for us to have this type of relationship, but that we were the ones to give this lesson to each other, that it needed to be righted, that it needed to be put in its place, you know, that all things needed to fall into place, and they will. But all Spirit is ever doing is offering us an opportunity, right? An opportunity. And what we choose to learn from the experience that we have is what interpretation we take and what lessons we move forward in our life with. We have all the possibility to learn, to grow, to improve, to forgive, to let go, and to carry positive lessons forward. We also have just as much opportunity to carry pain and hurt that we will continue to give to other people forward, but it is completely on us. Do not take, this person is saying, do not take the way that I am moving in the 3D personal. I love you, sister. But our journey has come to the place where we must accept each other for who we are in this stage. That we must come to the place where we can accept the roles that we played in each other's lives. And we must forgive ourselves for the things that we said or the things that we did. And work on whenever you're ready to forgive this other person, if you're ever ready. Because for some of you, it's going to be easier than others. This person's higher self is saying, I know that the way that I am moving in the 3D is making it very hard for you to let go and release and move on and not take it personal, because this person is probably saying things and doing things that feel very personal, you know. But that's just me on a 3D. That's just me in the flesh, right? In the spirit, you know what your relationship is with me, which is why it is hard for you to release and let go of this. But the time's come. The time has come to accept what happened, to accept it. You don't have to be okay with the way that it went down. But there comes a time when you must be able to live with my choices and live with your choices. And you have to continue to make choices in your life that improve your life and make you feel better and help you to heal and help you to feel better. And this person's higher self is saying that they know that you holding on to pettiness, or you holding on to anger, or you holding on to whatever it is that you're holding on to, the pain, the hurt, the rejection, is not improving your life. So stop saying that it is. That's a lie that your ego is telling you. That some of you are holding on to the guilt, to the pain, to the shame, to the anger, because it's all you have left of this relationship, and you are having a hard time in accepting the absence of this relationship from your life, from your experience, from your current experience. But know that our souls live in a place outside of time, and that we will always have the good times that we had with each other. But we have come to a place where it's time to let go. It's time to move on. It's time to find some peace on the other side of what happened between the two of us. That not all of the people in the 3D, right, are going to be the most gracious. They're not all going to be the ones that let you go. For some of you, this person is still clinging on to you, chasing after you. Help me, help me, help me. For some of you, this person is walking away from you. F you, I don't need you. You don't mean F to me. Like, whatever. Again, this person's higher self is saying, ignore what's happening in the 3D. if you can, find a time and a space where you can go and look at this from a higher perspective, you might find some peace there in that place whenever you're ready. Wow. That was so hard to channel from that person, because this person does not want to say these things to you. This 3D version of this person does not want to say these things to you. They do not want to face these things. They are not turning inward. They are not thinking about it. They are not doing that. They're rejecting it on different levels. Some of them are completely rejecting it. Some of them are kind of like, maybe, but regardless. God, that was so intense. But that person's higher self, like, really, 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 like, forced their way through and was, like, forcing their way through this person's ego. Thank you. I appreciate you putting forth the effort to come forward to bring solace and to bring some kind of peace to my collective. Thank you. Golly, this person's higher self has to literally, like, fight. Like, every day. They're like, talking to this person is like hammering through concrete. But anyway, yeah, no joke. All right, well, that's what I had for you. King of Swords. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. This person is gonna continue to be quite cold-blooded to you in the 3D. Yeah, in the 3D, and it might not go so nice with this person in the 3D. For some of you, this person has already walked away. They've already backstabbed you, betrayed you, all of that. They're an extremely controlling energy, and it's because of fear. It's a fear, and because of their fear of their pain. So again, this person's higher self is kind of saying, like, don't take it as personal. Don't take it so personal, because it's really about this person's own issues and their own wounds and the own stuff that they're going through. If you can get to a space where you can kind of let it go a little bit. 7 of Swords. But this person is moving mad in the 3D. They're moving real mad, disrespectful. But again, Spirit is really trying to temper this. My throat feels like I've been swallowing razor blades. Excuse me, jeez Louise. That was crazy. Alright, well, that's what I have for you. Thank you guys so very much. I hope this did bring some kind... I hope this didn't trigger you too much. And this did bring some kind of love, light, or clarity to your situation, okay? Spirit just wants you to know that you are guided and you are being protected from any kind of negative energy or any kind of not so high vibrational thinking that this person might be doing. And that if this person is rejecting you, or they're turning away from you, they're not returning your calls, they're saying, F you, I'm out of here, understand that rejection is divine protection. Okay? Because you are in this incubation stage, right? So the energy that you have around you is very important. Just like when you are growing a baby inside of your womb, right? What you consume, the food you eat, the substances, even being around people who are consuming other substances, like smoke in the air and things like that, it's going to affect, right? It's going to affect the growth and the development of this being, right? And so Spirit is saying this person is not very healthy for the new version of you that you are birthing, right? Because they kept showing the death card and the world card. You have a brand new cycle beginning, and this person and your energy just does not jive, right? And that your home and your sacred space needs to be made, and and that line needs to be drawn in the sand there between you and this person. Yeah. And for some of you, this could literally be about, be about a baby. This could be about, this could be about protecting your children, or protecting, an incoming baby from someone in your life that's not very positive, or from habits that aren't very positive, right? Your own internal shadow energy, or your own internal traumas, or your control issues, or whatever it is they're asking you to, hey, like, you have a choice to have a brand new cycle here. Do you want to continue this? Because for some of you, this is about you breaking that energy, that rejection of feminine energy within you, and not passing it on to your children. Okay? So this is about so for some of you, this is really about giving your children a better childhood, and a better life, and a better chance to have less trauma, right? To not be born into so much chaos or conflict or toxicity. To not pass on that generational, well, this is the way that I was raised, and that's the way that my mom was raised, and that's the way that my grandma was raised, and that's the way. This is about you breaking that cycle. Yeah. Summer. Having a brand new, harvest. Look at this. Fertility. Come on now. I really feel like this is going to hit you on multiple levels, right? This is about a brand new you that you're birthing. If you ever want to have children, about being able to give those children, a better version of you, a better version of parenting than you received. And you start that by changing the relationships that you tolerate being in your vicinity, the energy that you allow to be around you, the energy that you allow to be in your home, the energy that you bring into your home and into your life in general. Breaking out of those toxic generational mindsets, okay? And bringing those cleansing waters. Didn't I talk about that? Bringing those cleansing waters to pass in your life. Again, this is about you setting those proper boundaries, because for some of you, you don't have any. This is an invitation to spirit to protect your home, to protect your body, to protect your energy, to protect your family line, to protect your future generations. This is a call to action to you. An invocation. Look at your ancestors here standing up. All the women, what did I say? All those women in your family line telling you, hey, you have a chance to birth something different here, to be something different, to put an end to the past cycles, death. And with that fertility, for some of you, it's not just about actual physical conception, but this is also about you conceiving and growing a new version of yourself. And also your prosperity, your abundance, goal setting, everything. Just about your feminine energy in general. And everything that births its way into existence from that feminine energy. This is about you creating a new world for yourself here, right? Having that passion, having that drive, having that fire. Also cleansing away, right? That fire cleansing away. And I'm not even gonna lie, for some of you, this is not for a trigger warning, but also for some of you, go to your feminine doctor, okay? If you're having some kind of issues down there, if you're having some kind of sensations that shouldn't be there, smells or discharge or whatever, take care of yourself, take care of your health, take care of your yoni, take care of your feminine energy. You could have issues around that energy, You could even have like dryness issues or something like that. And it is a physical representation of you rejecting and you having the shadow energy inside of your feminine energy. And when you work on this, I mean, obviously I'm not a doctor, go to your doctor. But when you start energetically working on this, our body tells, right? Our physical body is a representation of our energy body. And so when our energy body has wounds in it, our physical body is going to embody those wounds, right? So if you have issues around your yoni or around your feminine energy or issues around intercourse or anything like that, this is all going to be wrapped up into this. Yeah. They're saying be your own protector. Because there was that energy there of that I'm not protected, I'm not safe. Create a safe space for yourself. Hello? Magic circle. Protection. Create that safe space for yourself. And show up for yourself. And show up in a healthy way for yourself and for other feminine energies in your life. It's going to make a huge difference. Some of you are going to get an opportunity very soon to work on that, to work with other feminine energies or to repair relationships with other feminine energies. Take the opportunity. It's really going to help bring a lot more fertility into your life. I feel a coming or like a changing, right? If you've had issues, if you are a woman and you've had issues, or a man, you know, if you've had issues, whoever you identify as, if you've had issues with lovers, friends, family members that identify and resonate more in feminine energy, this is a representation of your own wounds within your own feminine energy. The color pink is going to be very prominent to you right now. Pinks and corals, reds and whites, those colors. Wearing them, you know, I don't know what food, like foods that you could eat or something that are that naturally that color. Um, um, yeah, like strawberries and apples and peaches and things that bring sweetness into your life. Keeping pink or red flowers around your house, wearing the color pink, you know. Spirit is even showing me a masculine here who is like painting their toenails. They like don't feel comfortable enough to paint their fingernails, but their toenails, because they're always away, they always wear closed-toed shoes or something like that. And I see them like painting their toenails, which things like that, they're like stereotypical feminine behaviors, don't have to represent necessarily feminine energy. But I just saw that for somebody, a confirmation of somebody was doing it or thinking about it. Your ancestors were saying like, yes, that is going to help you to feel a little bit more in your feminine energy. Also, keeping clear clear and rose quartz around, wearing them, wearing jewelry with them. If you're a feminine energy, doing like yoni steams, burning a pink candle, doing like self-love rituals. Um, yeah. I definitely think that this Venus retrograde for some of you is definitely highlighting wounds in your feminine energies with like relationships that you have with feminine energy, regardless of who you identify and how you connect to feminine energy, whether it be your friends, your family, your lovers, whoever they are, right? And how you connect to that energy and how you connect to your own inner energy and how you've done a lot of running away and rejecting it. Maybe you weren't given very good, healthy examples of feminine energy throughout your life. This is about going out there and finding those role models. Yeah. For those of you that are still here, Spirit might have a little bit of homework for you. Go out and find a woman in your community, in your family, in your public eye. Research about this person. For some of you, you're going to find somebody and you're going to be very intrigued by this person. You're going to want to, they might have biographies, they might have, autobiographies or something like that written about them. Read those books, read about these people. You find a feminine, like a woman, um, someone who identifies with feminine energy that inspires you, that is a representation of what you wish the feminine energy, the feminine representation that you had in your life, what you wish they embodied. If they're kind, if they're nurturing, if they're strong, if they speak out, if they, whatever it is, whatever kind of wounds that you have around that, find that inspiration and find that inspirational person. Read about them. Surround yourself. Watch a documentary about them or do something. Do research on them, and you will be able to say, because there's a part of your wounding that says women like this don't exist. True friends don't exist. True loving, nurturing mothers don't exist. True nurturing partners don't exist. True nurturing sisters don't exist. There's a fear inside of you that is saying that. And Spirit wants you to go out there and find as many examples that just put it right in your fear that that's a lie. That's a lie. That's an illusion. There are inspirational people around you everywhere. And it can be something big. It can be something small. It can be a teacher that was a kind person to you. It can be the lady at your supermarket that, regardless of how she's feeling or how she's doing, she's always smiling and making you feel better. Even for the second that you're just around her, you're like, she's always so nice. That person's always so kind. Whether it's, your grandmother, or whether it's the old lady up the street that's always, you know, walking their dogs, or that eccentric older person that just embodies that person. You're like, she's so fierce. Like, I just love it. She's walking in her truth, and I love that about her. Whatever it is, go out there and find those and surround yourself with those stories, and hold that lie. Hold that lie up to yourself and say, this is an illusion. This is a lie. There are kind, nurturing, fierce, lovely, loyal women out there in the world. And I attract them, or I am them, and I attract them. I acknowledge that my energy doesn't have to be this way. That my own feminine energy doesn't have to be this way. It could be something different. My toxic examples aren't everything that's out there in this world. It is an illusion that my fears have fed me, that my pain has fed me, that my heartbreak has fed me. There are inspirational people out there, inspirational women out there. I love them. I honor them. I pray for them. I protect them. And I protect that person inside of myself. Yeah. Okay, my loves, that's beautiful. I love that. I love that. I love that. Thank you guys so very much for being here with me today. Okay. I really appreciate you guys. As always, like the content if you liked it. Let me know if this resonated for you. Let me know down in the comment section down below if you're going to do that. Let me know, let me know if you find some inspirational women down there and you want to shout them out, or if you want to shout them out in the comment section down below so that other people can research them. If you're like, oh my God, I did a paper on this person and they're so inspirational and they're so beautiful. Look them up. Think about this person. Think about that person, and it doesn't have to be somebody that's for everybody, but, give other people, create this community here for other people down in the comment section down below. If you have any suggestions, if you have any books, or you have any autobiographies or anything, let me know down in the comment section down below. And Thank you guys so very much, as always, for all your love, for all your support. If you're interested in getting a personal reading with me, my contact information is listed down below. Reach out to me. Excuse me. Um, thank you to your spirit guides and to your ancestors. Excuse me, and to your ancestors. My goodness. For being here and for giving you this and bringing this guidance to you. Thank you to my ancestors and to my spirit guides for being here to helping me to deliver this message, as well as keeping me safe while I did so. I really appreciate you guys ever so deeply. Thank you ever so much for all your love, for all your acceptance, for all your likes, for all your views, for everything else. I hope that you are finding happiness in this world and that you can truly love yourself and love somebody that really needs it today, okay? I really appreciate you guys so very much, and I will see you in the next one, okay? Bye.